Hey everybody. We are going to have a heart-to-heart today. So I hope you're up for it. I hope we're going to be okay after the end of it. We're going to have a little bit of tough love. Lots and lots of non-tough love, but some tough love because I think we need both in life, right? We need a little bit of encouragement and support, and we also need some calling out. And so today's going to be a little bit of both. And we might have a little bit of, sorry, I'm just going to fix this. Might have a little bit of emotional Pam because I've had 3 people send me incredible testimonials this morning. Like one I had to give to my husband and he started crying and we're both crying. And I want you to be one of those testimonials. And if you're choosing to be stuck rather than to take action, then you can never get to be at the place where you're sending me a testimonial or you're just giving yourself a high five and a pat on the back saying, I took action and I did awesome. So anyway, sorry if that was too loud. We are going to talk about getting unstuck today. So first of all, I want to say good morning to everyone. Hello, Katie, Annie, DC, Sweet Deadly Kitten. Hello, how are you? Allison, Diana, Kim, Avis, and Davina, and anyone else who shows up. I just want to say good morning to you. Thank you for being here. And I hope you have an amazing day today. If you would like tips on crochet business stuff aside from just this chat, be sure to subscribe below. Click like on this video so that we get it out to more people. More people know that we are here. Good morning, Kristen. Good morning, Allie and Maria. Yeah, we want more people to see it, right? We don't want people missing out. Click that like button. And then when you subscribe, be sure to click that notification button so that you get notified. And then everyone will be happy. All right. I'm going to just pop into it and get started, okay? So because this could get long and I don't want it to be long for you because I know you need to get back to work. So I'm going to start here and say, there are a few things that your stuckness is not. And the thing I hear most from people are these reasons. And I tell you 100% of the time, this is not the reason. Okay. I'm stuck because the market is oversaturated. Okay. Maybe the market is oversaturated, but that's not why you're stuck. I'm stuck because, sorry, I got a message on my phone and I still feel like I'm like in the wrong part of this frame. Maybe that's better. I'm stuck because there are no good names left to use. Okay, we're talking about this inside of our free Facebook group lately. There's plenty of names to use. So this is not a reason to be stuck. I'm stuck because people don't value handmade. People. Apparently you're talking to the wrong people. So it's not that people don't value handmade. That's not why you're stuck. You are not stuck because Etsy is not showing you in search. If they're not showing you in search, there's a different problem going on, okay? And you're definitely not stuck because you're not enough. If you are dealing with any of these and many, many more issues, thinking that you're stuck in your business because of all of these external things, and even thinking I'm not enough is usually an external thing because it's coming from your story. It's coming from people. And that leads us to this. Your stuckness is fear and pain. It's hard to recognize. It's hard to own that. But if you are stuck, it's because you're either afraid of something or you're feeling pain about something, and you're not taking action. So your stuckness is in you. All right. This is where we get to the point where we're talking about you are 100% responsible for what happens in your business. Because if you are stuck, that stuckness is you. And the good news in this is that you get to make different decisions so that you can do something different and not be stuck. So that's what we're going to talk about. What things can you do? All right. I'm going to try and go through these fairly quickly, only because I don't want to keep you here forever. But let's just see how it goes. And then I'll come back and check out your comments and see if any of these feel like they fit for you. Okay. So the first thing I want you to do is practice believing in abundance. Practice believing there is enough. There's enough money to go around. There are enough customers for me. There's enough attention on the internet. I am enough, right? Just believing in enough will help you become more open to opportunities, to receiving customers, receiving connections, receiving sales, receiving money. So most of these, people don't value handmade. Those kind of beliefs are beliefs in scarcity. People don't have enough money to spend on handmade, or people's the things that they value is that they don't have enough value, as if people don't have enough love to go around. They don't have enough money to go around. It's all not true. So all I want you to do is practice. Check in with those thoughts of whenever you get to a place of believing there's not enough of something, right? Or somebody else has something more than you have. Check in with that and say, what is that about? Is that true? What else can I believe? And then turn it around and say, this desire that I have is informing me of something. What do I need to change in order to get more of that thing in my life? If I see someone else and they're making sales and I feel envious of that, and I say there's obviously not enough customers to go around, so I feel jealous, I feel envious, I feel not enough. So rather than believing that, start saying, well, obviously people do care about buying handmade. People are willing to pay money. That person is making money. Why not me? You open yourself up to receiving those sales rather than shutting yourself down or creating a desperate energy around making sales and around your business. Be willing to take a risk, to fail, and to learn. So often, people who are just starting a business are so afraid to do the wrong thing. So I'm not talking about like do the wrong thing, like not collect sales tax, or do the wrong thing, like not register your business. I mean, people are afraid to do the wrong thing, like picking the wrong brand colors, or selling on the wrong platform, or writing the wrong caption for their social media posts. Hey, all of these things in the end don't matter. So they can be fixed, they can be changed. You can use those as learning experiences. So if you're fearful in every step of the way as you're growing your business, you're going to keep yourself stuck. And so you're choosing fear over choosing courage. It just takes a choice. It just takes telling yourself, hey, listen, I have a dream and I have a goal and it's important to me. So screw you, fear. I'm going to put you on the back burner for a second and do something that feels hard. And if I fail, what is the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is I don't get a lot of likes on my posts, or I don't get shown in search because I use the wrong keywords. Okay, we'll change them, right? So you learn, you practice, you gather data, you make changes, and then you do better. But you can never, ever get there if you don't first do something. So take a risk. Recognize that, oh, I started a crochet business and nobody bought anything. After the first month, I quit. This is not a great way to live your life. You're not going to feel proud of yourself. You didn't stick it out. You weren't tenacious. You didn't learn things. You didn't move forward. You didn't take action. Like, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. There are people who believe in you, and you need to start believing in yourself too. So that's my little tough love bit. Like, quit it and take a risk and do something. Stop sitting on the sidelines. It's like you're like sitting in the stands of your own story and not stepping into the role of the hero, the quarterback, the winning team. You're not stepping into that place where you're like, I'm going to cheer myself on and I'm going to get that touchdown, right? But first you got to get out on the field. Sitting on the sidelines is not doing you any good. So, okay. And I'm saying this because I care about you. Nothing makes me sadder than seeing someone who has skills and talents kind of give into the story they've been told their whole life, that they're not good enough, they're not smart enough, they can't do it, they're just lazy, whatever it is, they're an outsider. That's my big one. You're an outsider. Nobody likes you. No one wants to be around, all of that. So that's all from my story. And if I give into that, I would never be here in front of you. So don't give in to those people who hurt you. Instead, take back your power and be your own cheerleader, and then be your own hero. All right? That's what I want for you. Next, find solutions and be open to possibilities. We all see those Facebook groups where people just want to go in there and gripe about stuff, right? And yes, there's a place for venting. I definitely, every once in a while, I have to write a venting post myself, right? And just vent. But you can't stop with the vent, because the vent gives into that negativity and the negative emotions, and it draws other people into it too. So then you bring the whole community down, and that's no good. So instead, if you need to vent, go ahead and do that, and then say what you're going to do about it. So if you need to vent, if you say, I have this customer, this happened to me last week. I have this customer, they gave me a 1-star review. I don't understand. I didn't do anything wrong. They don't understand how to use technology, and now they're blaming it on me, and now I'm not going to get Star Seller, even though Star Seller doesn't matter. So I had to vent about that, but then I said, what am I going to do? So I connected with the customer. I was like, hey, what happened? How can I help you? Is there anything I can do? And we went back and forth. She bought the same pattern like 6 times. And I had to keep refunding her and say, stop buying the pattern. We need to get you to figure out how to download it. We fixed it. She's changed it to a 5-star rating. I could have just complained. I could have sent her a nasty message, which I hear about people doing all the time, sending a nasty message to the customer saying, you're the one who created this problem and now you're blaming me and giving me a 1-star. Don't you know what that does to my business? That doesn't get you anywhere. So finding a solution and being open to possibilities, being creative about solutions is going to get you where you want to go, more than simply venting and complaining and griping about stuff. All right. Next, and these solutions that I have here are kind of in random order. So I was just kind of brain dumping this morning. So the next one is have a why that is bigger than dollar signs. So yes, we all start a business because we need to make money, we need to pay the bills. But if you don't have passion, if you don't have a heart of service, of serving your customers behind your business, whatever dollar signs you make today is going to inform your mood, is going to inform how much you're enjoying your business, is going to inform whether you even get up out of bed today or not. Right? But if you have a passion for serving your customers, to say, I can't wait to get up out of bed today. I have this pattern. I know people are going to love it. I can't wait to share it with them. I can't wait to have them make it, and they're going to be so excited. It's totally different than like, people are not buying my pattern. What is wrong with them? I'm so tired of people like saying, oh, that's really cute, and then not buying it. So, it's a different, you're coming at your business with a different energy, and people will respond to your business with a different energy when you have a why that matters, not just to you, but to them. So it's bigger than you. It's bigger than dollar signs. Who are you serving, right? How do you serve them? Why do you serve them? And how are you making people's lives better? We all need to have purpose. And so if you can get to that with your business and say, how does my business actually make people's lives better? Then you can get up to serve that purpose, right? Rather than I'm getting up because I want to make a couple dollars today, and I'm going to post this out there, and if I don't make any dollars, I'm going to hate my business, I'm going to be mad at my customers, and I'm going to think maybe I'm failing, right? Instead of saying, if I'm not making money, what do I need to do different? Okay. This goes back to, I'm talking so fast. This goes back to what I was saying before, is become your own biggest cheerleader. You guys, we all are so good about cheering on other people. And then we look at ourselves in the mirror and are like, why are you not better? Why aren't you are prettier? Why do you have gray hair and wrinkles and like this going on? Um, if you do that to yourself in the mirror every day, you're going to continue to bring yourself down. And that is like a ripple effect on everything you do, everything you touch, your business, your social media posts, all of that. Instead of, if you can get up in the morning, we've all seen that viral video of that little girl in the mirror who's like, you're going to have a great day today. You're so pretty. You're so smart. I can't wait for you to go out and have a great day. That kind of stuff. What if you did that for yourself? What if you just got up in the morning and looked at yourself in the mirror and you like, fist bump. You're going to do it today. That's all it takes. Fist bump. You're going to do it. I want you to write in the comments, I'm going to do it today. Show me a little fist bump emoticon. I want you to test that out. I want you to try it. First thing, when you get up in the morning, look in the mirror and give yourself a fist bump. Stop judging yourself. Stop criticizing yourself. Stop like not looking forward to the day. Even when you don't feel like it, this needs to become a habit. Get up, give yourself a fist bump. All right. Focus on small successes, the fun, and the passion. All right. So when we focus on all of the negative things, I only got so many likes on my posts. I made a reel and it didn't go viral. I posted a product and nobody bought it. I started my Etsy shop and I don't have any sales yet. All of those things that we do to ourselves throughout the whole day, because we could pick apart every single negative thing that happens. We get those stuck in our head, right? And the only way to combat those is to focus intentionally on the small successes of like, I made a social media post today. I didn't feel like it, but I did it. I made a reel. I didn't feel like it, but I did it. I had fun. I played with yarn today. That was awesome. And I got to serve my people today. I got to bring them information. I got to bring them encouragement. I got to let them know like, hey, we're in this together. Even like your crocheter people, if you're putting out patterns, to just say like, hey, let me teach you this stitch. Like, you're serving people. If you're making products to make people's lives better, to make them feel beautiful, to keep their kids warm, all of that, be like, oh my gosh, I did a good job today. Focus on those things, and that will keep your energy up and your energy going. All right. Shift your mindset around sales and money. So this is twofold, because so many people are like, I don't want to be salesy. And so they don't ever ask for the sale. And if you don't ever ask for the sale, you're not going to make the sale. Like, how many times have you just gone onto a car lot and been like, oh, there's a car I want. There's the car. I'm just going to go find the sales guy and be like, that's the car I want. Here's my money. You don't do that. The sales guy has to come out and kind of sell you the car, right? But that doesn't mean he's doing anything wrong. We just make it wrong in our head. Just because there are sleazy salespeople out there, or people telling lies to make a sale, that doesn't mean you have to be that person. I want you to go out there and share, what are your strengths? How does this product benefit people? What are the features of this product? When you share those things, rather than trying to convince people, I don't want you to convince people. I want you to say, this is what I have to offer you. This is how it's going to make your life better. Can you buy into that for yourself too? So, and yes, this applies to more than just a service-based business. This applies to all businesses. So getting over that, I can't be salesy. You don't have to be salesy to make sales. Okay. And the next piece is that money piece. We have so many so many sayings in the culture about, money is the root of all evil. I can't think of all of them right now, but there's so many sayings that money is bad. Having money is bad. Being a person with money is bad. But if you look at it instead of, I deserve to attract money, I deserve to have the security of my finances, and when I become that person, I will then give back, right? So generosity is one of my main core values of like, um, what I receive, I also give. And so I don't feel bad about making money because I also then take that money to help make the world a better place with things that I'm passionate about. So I really encourage you to do that with your own business as well, as find something you're passionate about that you can give back to. So with the fruits of your labor, give those and plant seeds elsewhere. Similarly, be grateful. So again, we can take every situation and we can look at it negatively or we can look at it positively. So we can look at, I made $1,000 at a craft fair. For one person, that would be like, oh, I only made $1,000, right? For the other person, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful I made $1,000 and this is what I can do with it. And this is how much I'm going to give back to the world. And this is how much it's going to help me and my family. It's totally up to you to change your perception, change your thoughts, and change what you say about any situation. Every situation. So you could hate Etsy for taking fees, or you could be grateful for Etsy for giving you a platform to make sales, right? It's up to you. And how you choose to think about it is going to inform your entire experience. All right. So it's totally up to you. Next, we're getting there. Next, celebrate other people's successes. Just remember that when someone else has a success, they're not taking anything away from you. I remember when I was a kid, someone had said something as a compliment to someone else, and I received that as, because they said something nice about someone else, that means that I don't have those same traits. Whether they said that person is smart or that person is pretty or that person is going to be somebody or whatever, I would take that and say, because they said something nice about them, that means it's not for me, because there's only so many compliments to go around. And it's the same with successes. Just because someone else is having success, you're not losing anything. They're not taking anything away from you. So when you celebrate other people's successes, you open up your, and I'm not so woo-woo, but I do believe in energy. And I do believe that when you celebrate other people's successes, you open yourself up to also receive and find and create the success that you want. But when you start being jealous and envious, you shut down that energy and you block it and you keep things away from yourself. So when people are having something, again, like I said, that you want, let that just inform your actions. Say, wow, they have that thing. I'm a little bit envious, but wow, I'm so excited for them. And I want that too. So how can I create that for myself? Rather than saying they have that, that means I can't have that. And that stinks. And so I'm going to quit. Totally different energy, totally different thoughts. All right. This is very similar. Again, I was brain dumping this morning. Check your negativity. Take every thought and shift it. How can I take this negative thought and shift it into something positive? How can I take a pessimistic thought of this is hard, I'm probably not going to make any sales, I don't really know what I'm doing, and change it into an optimistic thought of this is hard, but I can do it. I've done hard things. I don't know what I'm doing, but there's certainly help out there. I can ask for help. I can ask for support. All of those things, take your negative thoughts, intentionally shift them, and create positivity or optimism. I'm not talking about toxic positivity where we can't acknowledge that some things in the world are hard, but you can take those hard things and turn it into optimism and hopefulness, and then strategy and action, right? So that's what I think. I see there's a lot of comments I'm going to have to catch up on. I'll be there in just a second. Okay. Know your limitations, but don't let them define you. Focus on what you can do rather than you can't. There are so many people, myself included, in the community who are struggling with health issues, who are struggling with life circumstances, who are struggling with trauma, all of those things that you could say like, oh gosh, well, my back hurts. Okay, my back hurts. So I can't work today. And therefore, my business is not going to grow like someone else's. Rather than say my back hurts, A, I need to figure out how to take care of that. And B, what can I do since I can't crochet today? Like I have spinal stenosis. So sometimes my neck hurts and I can't crochet. So if I can't crochet today, what can I do instead? Can I work on the computer? Can I maybe go brainstorm some things? Can I write out an editorial calendar? Can I shoot some videos? Like, what can I do instead when whatever struggle that I have, whether it be physical health or mental health or just life circumstances, what can I do instead? Maybe just one thing that I can move my business forward and acknowledge there are some things I can do. And I need to give myself a break when I can't do all of the things that maybe someone else can do. Someone who doesn't have these struggles can certainly get more done today than I can, but I'm going to do what I can do. And I'm going to celebrate that. I'm going to acknowledge that I did it. I'm going to pat myself on the back, and I'm going to go on and have a great day tomorrow as well. Okay. So as soon as you define yourself by your limitations, you're going to give in to those and it's going to drag you down. So you can say, I have kidney disease. It gives me all sorts of symptoms that I could just stay in bed all day, but my why is bigger, and I'm going to just make myself get out of bed and do this one thing. So you do one thing and celebrate it. Okay. Do what you can. And then ask for and receive help. This is really hard for people, but I hope that you will give yourself a break. And when you need help, ask for it. Go to the community, say, this listing is not drawing in people. Like Etsy's not showing it in search. Can anyone give me some feedback? Is there something I'm doing wrong? And then listen. So often, sometimes we get to a place where we are willing to ask for help, but we're not willing to actually take action on the advice that we get. And this is often having to do with fear. Again, like asking questions to some people feels super safe. Like it feels like I'm taking action when I ask a question. But I don't really want to answer. I don't really want a solution. I don't really want to take action. I don't really want to move forward. I'm just going to spend all my time asking questions and not doing anything about it. So check in with yourself. And if you're one of those people, if you're one of those people who is constantly asking questions and not doing anything, recognize that this is a defense mechanism and you're afraid of something. Ask yourself what you're afraid of and then kick that fear in the butt and do something anyway. All right. Be the hero in your own story. This goes back to being your own biggest cheerleader. This story is about you. It's not about the person you're following online that's doing a great job that you're feeling envious of. It's not about your customer, whether they did or did not give you a 5-star review. This is a story about you. And so you become the hero. You become the action taker. You become the problem solver, the solution finder, and the success maker. So own that. Get up every morning and own it. And that's it. So those are my things. I am going to give you just this short little pitch only because the doors to CBA are closing today. So this is the very last one. Consider joining the Crochetpreneur Business Academy. If you're a crochet business owner and you're struggling with any of these things and you want to hang out with me a little bit more, you want to know the strategies I use to create full-time income just for my crochet businesses, I'm happy to help you with that. I'm happy to share more with you about that. I believe there's a link down in the description. If there isn't, I'll put one there. But the doors are closing today. Otherwise, you'll have to get on the wait list. So if you're watching this later, you can get on the wait list and you'll be the first to know when the doors open. But I would love to have you, and I would love to help you become a success story. These success stories I received this morning, like totally were so touching. And I told my husband, because I work more than I should. I told him, this is what makes it worth it. This is my why. This is people finding financial freedom. This is why I do what I do, and I want that for you too. So I'm going to turn that off now, and I'm just going to come back to the comments. I'm going to click on this and say, don't forget to subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yes, fist bumps. I'm probably going to have to come back and read all these. I'm stuck because I'm scared. I 100% get it, but check in with what are you really scared of? Are you scared of like people in your life who are not supportive of you, judging you? Well, I'm done with those people. I want you to be done with those people too, if that's what you're scared of. But really check in. What are you scared of? What's the worst that could happen? And is it really worth giving up on your dreams? I'm stuck on marketing and technology. So what I'll say to that is you're stuck on taking action on marketing and technology. There's all the information you need is out there. If you don't know how to market, go research how to market a crochet business. If you're stuck on technology, how to use a particular technology, go look for the answers today and start taking action on those. Do it scared. That's right. Screw you, fear. That's right, Amber. I'm so glad you're here. Encourage yourself. I'm so glad to motivate you. Sorry. We left the door open earlier this morning and now there's flies. If people don't like it, that's not your business. Exactly. Don't let the people who don't like what you're doing decide what your future gets to look like. They don't get to decide. You get to decide. You're the one empowered. Sorry, I'm like, really, I really care about this. I had to learn all about social media platforms as I was going along trying to stand up for my business, and I put aside the fear of flubbing up on posts. Good for you. I'm struggling with brand identity. I think I want it to be perfect, so that's stopping me from moving forward. Okay, you're stopping you from moving forward. So again, remember, tough love. I care about you. I want you to move forward. Your brand doesn't have to be perfect. You get to tweak it. I've changed my branding. Okay, so I have right now, I have 3 Etsy shop. I have changed my branding, except for the one that I just started in September. I've changed my branding at least 4 times on my Made with a Twist account and twice on my Crochetpreneur. You get to change things. If you don't like it, change it. It's fine. I'm going to do it today. Yay! I love all the fist bumps. Awesome. I will do it today and every day. Patricia, I know what it feels like to feel overwhelmed, but overwhelmed is A, telling you you're learning something new. This is good. Doors are open. And B, you get to decide if that overwhelm gets to keep you stuck or motivate you to do something. So let it motivate you. I think you heard my thoughts this morning. Oh, yes, it's a great feeling when your customers come back. Okay. Yes. Mel Robbins' new book. I will have to look that up. Hello, Mel Robbins. I just don't ever have time. So thanks. Thanks for the recommendation. I will look for it. I'm afraid of technology. I don't know how to use it and being found on social media. Okay. Technology can't hurt you. Well, people behind technology can hurt you, but the technology itself can't. So being afraid of technology is a choice that you can choose something else. You can choose, today I'm going to learn one thing about technology. If you're in CBA, there's tutorials to walk you through all of that stuff. There's resources, people to ask. All right. So you don't have to let that keep you stuck. You'll get found on social media when you start posting things that people want to see, things that connect with your ideal customer, researching hashtags. I know this is hard because with my brand new business, I'm really struggling with this. I just don't have the time to focus on that I want to. But with work and perseverance, you'll get there. I joined CBA last week, but haven't had enough time away from the day job yet. I just recently realized that I made enough in crochet sales this year to report to the IRS. However, I've never done any sales tax with my customers. Yep. Talk to an accountant. That's what I recommend. Talk to an accountant. I'm not sure how to change it. Is there a course about that? A course about Michelle, you can either ask in the free or the VIP Facebook group, and I will answer you. Changing my brand is join CBA. Push past the fear. It's totally worth it. You can, Alicia. There's so much good info and worth 10 times the price. Thank you. All right, I'm going to come back and check out your comments later, but I just want to say, you guys, you can do this. I really hope that you don't give into fear. Don't give into the stories that have been told you your whole life that you can't do it, you're not good enough, or whatever. That other people can do better than you. They're all lies. I just want you to really focus on caring for your own heart, creating the success that you want that feels great to you. You don't have to be huge. You don't have to be famous. You don't have to make $200,000 a year. Whatever you want your business to look like and your success to look like, you can create that, but you have to move forward. You can't just stay stuck. All right. So that's my encouragement for you today. I hope you found it helpful. I hope that you will join us in CBA, but if you don't, there's lots of free resources still for you. Yeah. So I will talk to you again next Monday. Come on back. And if you have any questions about CBA, sorry about the flies, man. If you have questions about CBA, ask them in the comments below or go into my free Facebook group, Crochetpreneurs. So facebook.com/groups/Crochetpreneurs. Ask your questions in there and I'll be happy to answer them. All right. I will talk to you guys again next week. All right. Take care.